Hey guys, what's good? This is Bill with MaddenProdigy.com, and we're back at you with another free tip. This one is a tip on defense, and it's out of the 4-4 split. And we're going to be taking a look at how to get a 3-man edge rush. When I say three men, I mean we're only actually sending 3 people. The rest are in some type of coverage. You can use this with almost any play out of this formation. And I wanted to explain what we're doing this year. We're doing things a little bit different with our defensive playbook. We're actually updating it. It will be updated several times throughout the year. It's been updated twice already, and in this next update that we're doing next week, we're going to have about 10 or 12 more plays. We're going to have some run stoppers, some coverage plays, and of course some more nanos. But this is just one more tool that you can add to your arsenal here. Here, a lot of people struggling on defense. It's hard to have good coverage and a good pass rush at the same time. So we're going to take a look. The first one we're going to do here is 2 deep, and we will show you how to get a 3-man edge rush. What you do is you spread your line, you base a line, you bump and run. Then you take the defensive tackle and the defensive end. This will time on the left side of the screen. Put them in quarterback spies. Then you take the inside linebacker, put him in a contain, and put him over the tackle. And what you see here, the defensive tackles that are in spies, they actually occupy the left tackle and guard. And you can also flip this, or not flip it, but reverse the setup and get the same type of pressure on the left side of the field. And we forgot to set it up right, but it still came through on that one. So anyways, what you do is you spread the line, you base a line, bump and run, you re-blitz the outside linebacker, you put the defensive tackle and the defensive end opposite side of the heat in contains or quarterback spies. Then you take the inside linebacker and you put him over the tackle. And we didn't get that set up quite right on the left side, so it didn't come through that time. But the majority of the time, if you set it up right, it will. And this is actually a pretty easy play to set up. Once you do it a few times to get the hang of it, you can actually set it up in probably about 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds. And I will also post a setup in the description, so you'll have a text version of the setup that you can read. Once again, this is in our Shutdown D guide that you can find on the link below, and I believe we're only asking $16, and it's the only playbook on defense that I know of that actually gets updated throughout the year with defensive strategies. And as you can see here, we're only actually sending 3. The defensive end, the defensive tackle that are on spies, that's actually a coverage. That'll stop a lot of your drags and short routes. This inside linebacker that is on a contain, that'll actually stop a lot of quick passes to your halfback and screens and that type of thing. So we're actually only sending 3, but if you consider that inside linebacker that's on a contain, if you can consider that a non-coverage, then it's 4, which is still better than, you know, a lot of plays that are sending 6 or 7 people to get this kind of pressure. So once again, what you do is you spread your line. Here, actually, we're going to run it out of a different play this time, just to show you what it works out of. And we'll call a play here. Of course, we have a halfback that's staying in and blocking, and we're just going to show you what it looks like out of 2-man under. You can run this out of just about any play out of this formation. Baseline, bump and run. Put your defensive tackle and defensive ends in quarterback spies. Put the inside linebacker in a contain and place him over the tackle. And then on something like this, if you have a guy that's uncovered, you can cover him with the other safety. And we'll pick cover 1. It doesn't work that good out of cover 1 for some reason, but just to kind of give you an idea. See, for some reason out of cover 1, it'll work with just about any other play, but cover 1 for some reason, it doesn't want to come off the edge. It gets picked up a lot. This time we'll pick Crash Gold. Pretty basic man-to-man coverage. Easy setup here. Spread your line. Put your defensive end, defensive tackle, and spies. Contain the inside linebacker, which we just did not do in this play, so we probably won't get heat, which we didn't. See, if you don't put that inside linebacker in a contain, you're not going to get the heat. So spread your line, put your defensive end, defensive tackle on spies, put your inside linebacker in a contain, put them over the tackle, boom, you got double outside pressure that time. Like I said, this also can be reverse. Got to use common sense. If you see that the halfback is lined up on the right side of the field, and you want to bring pressure on off the left edge. And this is just another tool, guys, that you can add to your arsenal to give you a little edge heat. And one thing that we like about this formation, as you'll know in our upcoming update, both in the film room and the defensive guide, is we have A-gap pressure from this. We have left heat, we have right heat, we have B-gap pressure, every kind of pressure. We have one of the best coverage plays, one of the best run-stopping plays out of the 4 formation. I have a feeling that the 4-4 is going to be a big formation this year once the season gets rolling a little bit. And like I said, for $16, guys, you can have probably the best defensive guide right now. Like I said, I think we're the only ones that actually update our defensive guide, and it's only $16. And we also are updating one of our 4-3 schemes this week. We're basically going to show you how to get instant pressure out of the 4-3 under and have 4 different plays that look exactly the same, that either stop the run, bring instant heat, or pass coverage. So anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that this blitz will help you in some way, shape, or form. Enjoy.